I'm here with an image of Christ from Hinton St. Mary. Image of Christ was is a central roundel of a mosaic floor around the 4th century. Not a lot of information I can get before that to a group came before me. But it's the beginning of a lot of really expert craftsmanship as far as mosaic tiles like that go in Christian culture. We saw a lot in early Mesopotamia, but we didn't see too much of it in Greece and Egypt. That was more carving, statue, hieroglyphic. But this floor represents, I feel, the beginning of a lot of Christian architecture, which was and still is a lot of stained glass, ornate mosaic and tiling on the floors and ceilings of their churches and cathedrals. At this point, this was after the fall of the Central Roman Empire. So this is just in the beginning of the Dark Ages, just as very soon, a couple hundred years after Rome adopted Christianity and gave up on its gods. I think that's why it fell. Personally, no, I'm kidding. But when I get closer, I will show you an image of it. We don't know who designed that floor because back in the day, before, of course, the Renaissance and such, ego didn't rule a lot because the individual didn't think they were very important. Even in the Renaissance, they really didn't, but certain individuals did. And so whoever designed it wasn't important because it was, of course, made for the Lord. Here we go. It's the floor from the villa in Hinton St. Mary, which is located southeast of London, about 100 miles. Is the focal point of the main floor in the position usually occupied by a pagan goddess. We still see Greek letters though, chi and rho, which are X and P. Behind the head, that means the X being the cross, P being something else. It means the individual is probably Christ. I'm not sure how they came to that conclusion, but they did. In other rooms of the church, we did see images from Greek mythology and from gospel writers. In this, there were in the position on the floor that are usually have the 4 winds, or the 4 seasons. The 4 winds being Boreas in the north, Eurus in the east, Zephyrus in the west, and Notus in the south. They were occupied by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the gospel writers. And this mosaic was on the floor of 2 interlinked rooms in that villa. In a smaller room of that same villa, we see Bellerophon, a Greek figure, overpowering the Chimera, of course. And this, they think it's a symbol of Christian good overcoming evil, but here it is again.